नमस्कार मित्रांनो. Today we are going to learn nodal analysis. First of all, what is node? That we will see. Two or more electrical components are connected at a point. It is called as a node. So here node, node and node. If three or more electrical components are connected at a point, it is called as a junction. So here this is a junction. Okay. So there is a difference between node and junction. Node is the point where two or more electrical components are connected, and junction is a point where three or more electrical components are connected together. Okay. While nodal analysis, we have to consider only those points where three or more components are connected. That is a junction. Okay. So we will see how it can be done. Simple example over here. This is the circuit where we are having two voltage source and some resistances. While nodal analysis, we have to assume the node currents. In mesh analysis, we have seen we are assuming the mesh voltages. So here we have to assume the node currents. Whatever equations we are getting, that will be in the voltage form. In mesh analysis, we are getting the equation in current form. Here we are getting in the voltage form. So first we have to identify the nodes here. See, this is the point where three components are connected. So this is our first node. Again, यहाँ पे we are having second node. So this is second node, and this is a point where all the components are connected together. This is called as a ground node. Okay. So there are three nodes, 1, 2 and ground. Now we have to assume the voltages at these nodes. So at 1 we will be having voltage V1. At node 2 we will be having voltage V2. And at ground we will be having voltage Vg, and which is always 0. Okay, ground voltage is always 0. So we have to assume now currents. In some books you will get, it is assumed that all currents are coming towards the node. In some books you will get all currents are going away from the nodes. While in some books you will get some currents are incoming and some currents are outgoing. So we will follow that one. That is, some currents are incoming and some currents are outgoing. So I will start from left side over here. From this I will be having current I1, which is incoming towards node 1. Here it is getting divided into I2 and I3. Okay, this I3 current will continue up to point 2. Again it will get divided here, that is in I4 and I5. Now despite of the voltage source, I am assuming the direction of current. Now we have to apply KCL. In mesh we have applied KVL. In nodal analysis we have to apply KCL. So first step, apply KCL at node 1. Okay. So for node 1, I1 is incoming current, I2 and I3 are outgoing current. So our equation will be I1 is equal to I2 plus I3. Now we will define what is I1, I2 and I3. So I1 is the current which is coming from ground and flowing towards V1. So voltage जहाँ जास्त असतो तिथून करंट कमी व्होल्टेज कडे जातो. मग इथे VA आपला जास्त आहे असं आपण अज्युम करतोय. सो वी आर स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम VA, वी आर रिचिंग टू V1. सो निगेटिव्ह टू पॉझिटिव्ह, पॉझिटिव्ह. सो प्लस VA मायनस V1 divided by VA minus V1 divided by the resistance which is coming in between. So by R1. So VA minus V1 upon R1 is my I1 is equal to I2. Now what is I2? I2 is the current flowing from V1 towards ground. So V1 minus Vg upon R2. Vg is already 0. So it is V1 upon R2. So V1 upon R2. Similarly, what is I3? V1 minus V2 upon R3. Current flowing from 1 to 2. So it is V1 minus V2 upon R3 plus V1 minus V2 upon R3. So here I have to rearrange the all terms such that unknowns, that is in terms of V1 and V2, they will come on one side and the constant term will go on the other side. That will give me my first equation. Okay, we have to rearrange the terms in such a way that unknowns will remain on one side and known or constant values will go on the other side. Okay, in step 2, I have to apply KCL at node 2. I have to apply KCL at node 2. Now for node 2, what is the incoming current? I3. So I3 is incoming current, and which is the outgoing current? I4 and I5. So I3 must be equal to I4 plus I5. So again same thing, we have to see that what is I3? V1 minus V2 upon R3. Again same thing, whatever we have used for I3 over here, same we are repeating over here. What is I4? Current flowing from node 2 to ground. So it is V2 by R4. And what is I5? Current flowing from V2 to VB. We are moving from V2 to negative plate of the VB. That's why it will become V2 minus VB. V2 minus VB upon R5. V2 minus VB upon R5. Again, we will rearrange this term in terms of unknowns on one side, constant on other side. Solving 1 and 2 in step 3. Solving these two simultaneous equation, we will get unknowns as V1 is equal to and V2 is equal to some voltage. Okay, these are the simple steps while solving the nodal analysis. In next video, we will see one numerical based on nodal analysis. Thank you.